Know that you have the most points scored by a net without making a 2-point field goal. I mean, you were on fire from three. Can you just talk about just what you were feeling out there and the rhythm that you were in?
You saying I wasn't on fire from two? No, I was just informed of this a few minutes ago, and let me just say it was not intentional by any means. Not intentional.
When you look defensively, to be able to hold them to 8 3-point makes, but only even give up 15 looks at the basket,
Yeah.
What were you able to do to kind of funnel them into the shots that you wanted them to take rather than giving them the looks that maybe they wanted?
Fly around and pressure the ball. Guys across the roster did a great job of flying around, pressuring the ball, making it difficult. And I got to give credit where credit's due to everybody who stepped up today, and holding them to 90 points has been big for us. Stepping up on the defensive end, so it was a really good effort.
Cam, what was your just kind of general thoughts in that fourth quarter gets to 80-80, you guys go on the run, and kind of the hustle that led to some big buckets in transition?
Man, that group was flying, like I just said, flying around, and then they were pushing the pace on the other end, and that's disheartening from an opponent standpoint. Being able to get stops, and immediately with 4 minutes left in the game, teams kind of seem to pump the brakes a lot. 5 minutes left, teams kind of pump the brakes and try to get into something, but we just kept pushing the tempo. And Shake, Jalen, Ben, Dayron, great effort to get, 80-80 to 90-80 to 90-80 or 92-82. That's the game right there, and man, big shout out to those guys.
You subbed out right around when that run started, but Jordy was talking about how the starters were telling him, leave those bench guys in there. They're doing a great job. I know you ultimately came back in for the final few minutes, but what was it like, just those kind of moments, those conversations when you're watching your teammates make a game-defining run like that?
And it's awesome. Absolutely, just let them roll. It wasn't like accidental, it was the manner in which they were doing it. They were playing hard. They were playing hard and making plays, not being shy, not backing down from the moment. And they earned that. And so we, a couple of us told, God bless you, told Coach to let them rock out and let them do their thing. And then, ultimately we came back in, and man, they put us, going back in the game up 8 is huge as opposed to a tie game or something.
What were the conversations like on the bench when you started to make the comeback in the fourth quarter after them coming back in the third?
They literally did the same thing last night. So they have the fight in them, they have the effort in them. And we knew it was just on us to weather that storm and then be able to punch back.
This is over 42% from three on career high volume for you this season. Just do you feel like there's anything different about the looks that you're getting in this offense, or is it just you shooting the ball?
From a purely objective standpoint, I feel like the looks are a lot different. They're coming in different ways. Kind of less catch and shoots, a lot less attempts from the corners probably, and a lot more movement shots. But they're rhythm shots, a lot of them. Or the offense we run, the looks we generate. As a shooter, you kind of want them to be kind of predictable, where okay, I might have a look on this play, I might have a look on that play. Where guys are screening, and when I get a little daylight, I'm gonna shoot it. But I do think the looks are different. But I think they've been good ones so far. And you've seen, sometimes teams try a little bit more to take those away, those off the dribbles, those off handoffs, transitions. But as long as I get that daylight, I'm going to keep shooting them.
We've talked about the fact that you suffered just a variety of kind of lower body injuries last year. Maybe nothing major, but kind of things that disrupted your rhythm. Knock on wood, obviously, but how have you been able to keep that rhythm despite, I know you've tweaked a couple ankles in the past couple weeks, but just persevering through that, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I tell you guys, it happens. You're going to go through things. I think we have a great strength and training staff here that helped me get through all the other things last year. And then just a big effort this summer on being physically prepared for the demands of the season, being physically resilient for the demands of the season. And not that I didn't do that the off season before, but World Cup and everything, it was a long summer, but that's no excuse. I personally really enjoy the off season and being able to make strides in my game. And I've said this every single year of my career, that maybe I'm out there shooting threes or doing this and that, but behind the scenes I work on every aspect of my game, and I've really come to love that side of it. And so I think maybe just a little bit reaping the benefits of it. I think our offense, I get looks in it that I really enjoy to shoot, the ones that I want to shoot, and just playing free.
Cam, just a few minutes ago, when you guys went to the locker room, we could hear the celebration and the cheers that was going on in that locker room. Just what were you guys saying to each other, and kind of what were the emotions that you guys were letting out?
Just big efforts across the board. Dayron's first win back. We just celebrate all these wins, celebrate all these things. From our perspective, we've all heard the noise. Our preseason expectations, we get constantly reminded of them, especially when we were going through the media days and stuff. So every win to us is just hard fought and appreciated across the board. And that's the culture we're trying to create and build, is that we just, we continue to fight and we celebrate our wins. We celebrate our team wins. We celebrate our teammates' individual wins. And I think it creates an environment where everybody's competitive, everybody's locked in, and everybody wants to see that result reproduced on a nightly basis.
Thanks,